Welcome to the h2our podcast,
where the O stands for our awkward interactions.
In this episode, we have a special guest, Sonia.
Am I supposed to say something now?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yay.
Wow.
Well,
I thought this was awkward interaction, so I had to be awkward.
nice. Very
Getting
on
into
brand. Very
character.
on brand. Why are we? What are we doing?
I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of awkward interactions. Let me
Okay.
tell you about how Huda threw me under the bus.
Okay, please do because I don't know.
Okay, so basically, I'm in Florida right now, visiting her, Eid vibes, I guess. And, she just takes me to all these places, and all of these people end up showing up, and I'm like, I don't know any of you guys, and it's really awkward because, it's very overwhelming, and I don't really like people. So she just kind of leaves, but you know them. That's the difference. So I'm just kind of like sitting there. I'm like, ha, but I don't understand what they're talking about because they're just talking about things that I don't understand.
I think some people are really good at including other people in conversations when they're in person, and Huda's just not one of those people.
It happened again today.
She just gets sucked in too much, and she forgets there's people that aren't involved in her life.
No, okay.
Yeah, so I was just kind of standing there today.
Who was the easiest person to talk to? Who's really good at being I'm in who's the best at making you the best at conversing? I'm just sticking with the theme, awkward conversation.
Simon, probably. She's adorable. I love Simon.
Okay.
Interesting.
But I think I could be reading her completely wrong, but I feel like we both might be kind of socially awkward.
Simon?
Yeah.
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 She gets awkward sometimes.
Felt.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to explain yourself why you're a horrible at guest relations?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
God. Here we go.
well, I didn't think it was that bad, but
I was just trying to play it off, man.
well, this was my first time second time, I guess, seeing them in a month. So I think I got sucked into their story times, and then I kind of lost you for a couple minutes. Well, not a couple minutes, a long time. Because I was eating, and then all the aunties came around us, and I was just like, what? So that was awkward for me. So we both had awkward conversations during this picnic today.
Not you trying to empathize. It's not working.
This is not about
Anyways,
you.
let's go to Haya's awkward conversation that she also had today.
Okay, so I feel like Sonia should start this one off because she,
No,
She
start
was-
with the Fortnite forum.
Oh, okay. So, I don't even know how to explain this, but
Disclaimer, we are not telling you to meet with random people on the internet.
okay. So my bestie, his name is Dad.
He's your bestie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been replaced.
No, that's not why I'm laughing.
No.
I'm laughing because of this conversation.
No,
you
listen.
had. That does not mean I'm your bestie.
Okay, shut up. Yeah, no, she had to be replaced because she left me high and dry, my dude. High and dry. Okay, so he's my bestie. I've known him for like a year, and I was like, "Hey, I'm in Jax," and
No, he lives in Jacksonville.
no,
Oh.
I said, oh my god,
This is
Oh,
not
sorry.
you're so annoying.
Agreed. She also smells.
Okay, so I was like, hey. Okay, I was like, hey, I'm here. Do you want to do something? And he was like, sure, yeah. And so yeah, I woke up at like 2. And
No, okay, so then
Oh my
we made
God.
this plan to go to the cat cafe at like 2:30, but then today comes along and the vibes weren't really like leaving the house.
Huda never
early.
wanted to go, okay? So she was
No,
trying to
I'm
sabotage.
I'm getting there. So we thought we were gonna leave the house at one point, but we ended up not. So I just thought like plan canceled. And I forgot that he was also planning on coming. And then Haya comes to me and she's like, hey, loser. And then she's like, oh, are we going? And I was like, oh. And then I texted Sonia and I was like, we were supposed to go to the cat cafe and meet this, like, her friend. And then we were trying to figure out if we were still going because this dude was already at the cafe. But I was like, send him home. No offense to you, Dad.
No. Listen, but he lives... He drove 45 minutes.
No, you have to go over the river regardless. Like, we went over the river, too. Yes, we did.
He lives 45 minutes.
He lived 45 minutes away.
We also live 45 minutes away.
No, it says, like, 25.
This is irrelevant. Basically, he drove a long way, and Huda was like, just send him home. And I was like, he's already there. I said I was going to be there at 2:30. Why are y'all not ready? I was just kind of frustrated.
I do want to clarify that I did think my uncle already knew that we were meeting this online friend, and I was unaware that we were going in blind, but I did give them some ground. God. I gave them ground rules on the.
He already knows who Dead is, though.
Okay, but
if he remembers that, that's on him. He just doesn't remember any of my friends. Yeah, see, he's shaking his head because he doesn't remember anyone.
Shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
So Sonia's then like, okay, go ask Mom if we can go to this cat cafe.
And Huda's trying to sabotage this plan. So she's going downstairs and acting like she's begging to go to this cat cafe, but she's like, Mom, can we go to the cat cafe? Say no.
No, I didn't say that.
Like, that was the vibes she was sending out. So she came upstairs. She's like, Mom said no. And I was like, go back down and tell Mom that we're meeting a friend there. And she went down. And she did that.
And I didn't name a gender. And so,
yeah, Mom thinks this person's a girl.
So when we came back, he was like, how is your friend? Is she nice? And we were just like,
we're like, Dad is great. Yeah. She goes by Dad.
They were cool.
Okay, but like, if it was any other situation and we weren't meeting someone and he wasn't already there, I wouldn't have cared. I could have canceled. But like, I felt bad because I didn't want to.
Yeah, I felt bad too. So I was like,
oh,
okay,
no, you felt bad?
But I got out of the house. So like,
because you didn't want us to have this adventure on ourselves.
Okay. Anyway, so we leave the house and we're driving to this cat cafe, and Sonia's like, okay, you're not allowed to go in his car. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that.
No,
and
I was like, okay, you can't get into his car. We have to have a safe word. So if
the safe word is pineapple juice.
We have to have a safe word in case like things are going south. And I was like, okay, if we need to get out of there ASAP, secretly call me from your phone, and then I'll pick up the phone and be like, oh my God, we gotta go. And if I'm feeling weird, I'll call you and you do the same. Like, I had this whole plan situated, okay? I was like, we're not getting abducted today. I know his name is Dead, but we're not ending up dead. Like, I laid it all out for them, okay? I was ready for her to be, like, we were meeting at a cat cafe, so I was ready for her to be catfished by an 82-year-old man. Like, I was ready for the documentary that I was going to reenact.
We'd be famous.
Yes.
We would be famous.
I told them no going to the car. What else did I tell you
Okay,
guys?
but I appreciate the mother figure type deal, but I'm not an idiot.
I don't know. We could have been a random person.
Oh my God, it was a Fortnite
and you're like,
Discord.
I've never video chatted with him, but we sent audio recordings.
No,
I was like,
oh my God.
live voice.
It's like calling
voice chat.
someone. And then we have done video.
I can change my voice.
We have done video. Okay, that's irrelevant here.
Okay, listen.
So then we get to this cafe. Oh, no. I backtrack a little. So then Sonia was like, okay, we need to have, like, a scheme. So
I was like, no, we can't have all our cards out at once, okay? Like, we can't walk in there like idiots and we all get scammed. So I was like, one of us is going to have to pretend like we don't know the other people. So in case anything goes bad, like, we have someone, like we have someone, like, there just watching, right?
Yeah, but it's not like, y'all look like twinsies and you're both hijabis or anything.
I
No,
put on my mask and I put on sunglasses. I
We're
put on
completely
sunglasses
different
so I could be facing forward and have my eyes to the side and watch them in case of an
Why would
emergency.
you have sunglasses indoors?
That's not their problem.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
for the look. You just don't understand Steve.
They're my
You're not
sunglasses.
easy enough.
I was incognito and I saved the day.
You didn't. Anyway,
So anyways, he was like, I'm gonna go run to a pita place real quick because brown people take really long. I said that, not him. He's not racist. Anyways. I can't wait for him to listen to this. Okay, so then we get there. This lady's like, so someone spilled their drink. We have to go clean the thing. And I swear to God, this person was taking 10 years to mop
what if
his
it
floor.
was Dad who spilled their drink? That's what I was thinking the whole
Oh my
time.
God, okay.
That would have been so embarrassing for him. Anyways.
Moving on. He was mopping. He took like 10 hours to mop, but then eventually we were able to go in. Super cute cats. There's this one really small one. His name was Lava, or their name was Lava. Very cute, very small.
It was a ginger cat.
Yeah. And then Dad comes in, and I'm like, hi. I'm like, hey. And then Sonia just looks at me. She gives me this look. And I was like, see, he's not, I'm giving her the, the cousin telepathy. No, he's not an 82-year-old man. See, I told you.
I was so proud of you in that moment.
I know.
I'm so glad like a 14-year-old looking person came in because I was like, she hasn't been catfished.
I think I'm decent at reading cues. Get it? Reading? Because, okay.
I don't get it.
Yeah, neither do I. Anyways.
Do you not read? What's the joke?
Because it's reading. Never mind.
Okay, so then he comes in and she asked him how his day was, and he was like, amazing, and then
that conversation kind of died out pretty quickly, but that's okay because we're both socially awkward and it happens.
And so then, like, all of us were just, like, playing with the cats, and I was just vibing.
See, if it was at a restaurant or something, that would have been so much worse because the only thing you can do is talk, but it's a cat cafe. It's fine to play with cats because there are cats.
Yes. So we're just playing, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, Haya's not in the area that, like, the rest of us were sitting. And I was just like, where is this girl? Why isn't she talking to her friend? And she's, like, in the other, like, side of the room. There's, like, a little, like, doorway area, and it, like, there's a wall in between, so you don't really know, like, who's over there. And she was over there. So, like, why is this girl hiding from her friend?
There were more cats there.
That's
More
not,
talking
that's
points.
Not,
If I can bring over a friendlier cat, then you can talk,
well,
But
it
they were not
didn't
friendly.
work.
It was a last-ditch effort.
Yeah, so then she comes to the other room, and she's still not saying anything, and I'm like, why is this girl not saying anything? And so I was like, maybe I should say something. But then I was like, no, why would I say something? Maybe she's, like, sus or something. So I
did not say anything about pineapple juice or barbecues. I didn't
But, like,
call
you
Sonia's
didn't say
phone.
anything at all. So I was like,
Yeah,
I
it
was
really
concerned.
awkward because
Okay,
Haya was there to meet her friend, and then she asked the friend one question and then left the room. And keep in mind, I could not make conversation because I was incognito. I didn't know them.
That is the worst excuse
I
you
couldn't.
Could
I
make.
can't. What was your
She
excuse?
was talking. I was vibing with the
I
cat.
was literally talking to you and taking
How
pictures
how
of you
does
with the cat.
How does he not know if we just met 2 minutes ago?
Why
you guys
would
are
you-
both hijabi.
Racism.
We're the
Why
same
would
shade of
she
brown.
be taking a
Listen,
picture of you
I
on
was-
her phone.
I was incognito.
Pronouns are not adding up.
I was incognito, so I couldn't.
Your glasses were off.
No, I didn't know you guys, and I played my part
That is
correctly.
the worst excuse. Anyway, so then at one point I asked Haya, like, why aren't you talking to him? And she's just like,
I was panicking, and we're both socially awkward, and both of us are naturally quiet people. That's my excuse.
which, like, I understand that part. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just let them be. They can figure it out on their own time.
Spoiler alert, we did not figure it out on our own time.
So then
Gamers. Shaking my head.
I don't know what you were expecting from some gamers, man. We don't know how to communicate. We don't even touch grass.
See, look, I don't understand how you called him your best friend if
We're
you
literally
didn't
best
talk
friends.
at all in person.
Because he lives halfway across the country.
But, like, there has to be some talking point where you're like, oh my god, this happened yesterday, and blah, 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 blah.
Because I literally tell him every detail of my day. So,
Child. Anyways, so, then this cat pooped, and so the owner lady, she was like, P.U. It smells so bad in here. You guys need to get out.
I wonder if that was staged.
No.
I bet Sonya, like, slipped them a tip.
Yeah, at this point, I was trying to leave. I was like, don't we have a barbecue to get to?
That was like
and they were like, what?
That was like our like phrase to like, oh, we should start leaving now. But like this was like too early on, so I was just like, why is she saying that? I'm trying to play with the cats. Leave me alone.
I was vibing with this cat. This cat,
you guys
oh my
weren't
god.
talking to dead.
But there were cats.
So this cat pooped, and so she was like, okay, you guys need to get out now because I need to clean it. And we're like, okay. So then we like left, but like
that lady gives me weird vibes.
She does.
She
was there last time. No, she was there last time, and we got there at 5:30, and the place closes at 6. And she was like, "Yeah, we locked up all the cats, but you can get a coffee. Why would I go to a cat cafe to buy a coffee?"
I bought a coffee there before. It wasn't good.
I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. I go for the cats, not the coffee.
Yeah, I think everyone does, but they. Oh my god, that lady, the girl on the phone, like someone
you
called.
Felt like she was giving a spiel to us.
Yes,
I felt like she was like
directing it at us.
Someone called, and then she was like, "Oh, you can't make reservations. It's more of like a walk-in thing." And then she was like, and then I guess they asked about like the coffee or something, and then she was like, "Oh, blah 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 blah. All the you don't have to pay to go to visit the cats, but all the proceeds from the drinks go towards the cat." And I was just standing there like,
I felt kind of bad at that moment
because before that they asked if we were gonna buy anything, and we're like, "Oh no, just visiting." And so I feel like they always have some sort of negative energy towards us whenever we don't buy something, but
kind of toxic if you ask me. But
yeah. Anyways, back to the story. So
is there any more of this
story?
Yes.
So we leave, and then right when we were leaving, this dude like says a word, and I think it was something about his age, like, "Oh, I wasn't like 82 or whatever," right? What did he say?
Oh yeah, he was like, "I'm glad you weren't a 52-year-old white man."
Oh yeah, that.
Yep.
And then apparently, like on the Discord chat.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Chat, I can confirm that Kyle is not 52, and she is indeed 4'3".
Not the age. 4'3".
4'3".
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, and then in the car we started screaming at each other. They all started blaming me.
Because
listen, it's Huda's fault because it's Huda's fault because
it's not my fault. It was his. Honestly, okay,
you wanted to send him home.
Continue, please.
Okay, let's go over everyone's part. Haya was the friend who was some. Excuse me, ma'am. I have the mic. Haya was the friend that was supposed to talk to her friend Dad. Huda was the cousin that was accompanying Haya to meet her friend Dad. These are the two parties that should be talking to Dad. I was a random third party, incognito, ready to call the cops.
You were incognito.
No, it doesn't. That was my role. And I
don't know.
At that role.
I don't know if he picked up on that role.
It doesn't matter because I was a random third party ready to call the cops in case of an emergency, okay?
Honestly, Haya could be the third party because she was in the other room for like
No.
5 minutes.
Okay, listen.
should've
While
gone
we were
to the
just
other
okay,
room.
but while we were
I can't keep an eye on you guys.
listen. Let me explain my point of view real quick. Okay, we get in and we're waiting for Dad to get his stupid pita, and then we come back. Get it, pita.
Okay, we get that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyways, We're getting there, and I was like, okay, y'all are the hijabis. Y'all look the same, so Huda, you can be Haya, and Zania, you can be Huda, and I'll be the random third party.
We can't talk to your friend who we don't know anything about other than you found him on a Fortnite forum.
I was gonna start.
I don't even play Fortnite. What am I?
I don't either. But
Miss Ma'am, you're the one who met him.
that is true. It's kind of
In
complicated.
conclusion, everyone dropped the ball except me.
I did not drop the
No,
ball.
I blame it on Dad because
Don't even. No.
I'm blaming it. I'm never gonna see this man ever again.
Listen to the podcast.
Listen to me.
Oh my god. Dead slander will not be tolerated.
I'm slandering.
I will remove you from the room and throw you over the staircase.
Kick her off the forum. Kick her off the forum.
Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Basically, I understand that both of them are socially awkward, but Haya had asked how his day was. But he didn't ask her how her day was.
I think he did, but I was like, yeah, I was in bed until like an hour ago, and then the conversation.
Oh wait, yes you did. Never mind. I
I
take
did
that
drop
back.
the ball.
I take that back.
I did not drop the ball.
Anyways.
In conclusion, Huda was in the wrong here, and Dad was fine. He's not an 82-year-old obese white man. He's only a white man.
Not even a man. Prepubescent boy.
Okay, goddamn.
Sorry.
In conclusion, I am the MVP of this mission, as everyone has returned safely.
True. I would recommend her to babysit my future children.
Thank
Have
you.
fun with that.
No thanks.
Oh, okay. You can babysit my...
Why would I want the children? We already went over this. I don't like
She
children.
hates children. What a monster. Carly, I'm looking at you. Who could hate a child?
Me.
Disgusting. Oh, God.
Did we talked about Nat's kids, right? That's such
Yeah.
drama. Okay, we can talk about the Daiso trip that we
my
had.
God.
That was very fun, in my opinion. Basically, while we were in Texas, we found out that there is a Daiso store, and there's no Daiso store nearby in Florida, so of course we had to go. And so we were in this store going up and down these aisles, and there was one collective basket, and we're all just like putting our things whenever we had like the items that we wanted. And so I would be,
This is boring.
no.
Okay, just keep going,
Anyways,
I
so
guess.
I was putting my washi tapes in and all of the stuff, and then they started criticizing me on my items,
You want to know what she chose? She chose like 10 rolls of washi tape.
which are necessary.
No, they don't even stick anything.
Just watch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you even supposed to stick? Anyways,
Um,
she got a spoon.
I did get a spoon.
A spoon! Like a $2 spoon!
Stop. So yeah, so basically I bought a spoon and everyone was criticizing me for that. The reason why I bought a spoon is because it's just beautifully shaped. Not the awkward conversation.
Oh my god. Our manager is texting us behind the scenes and he's like, wait, how is this awkward conversations? It's not
The
awkward
Daiso?
conversations, it's awkward interactions.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Anyways, the awkward conversation is just this whole podcast
I don't
setting.
know. The Daiso thing was pretty awkward. Anyways, me and Sonia have to sit her down in the bathroom cleaning aisle and look through her purchases because she bought a spoon. She was trying to get a spoon. She was trying to get... What else was she trying to get?
Think about all the useless things
No,
you don't
they
need.
were
A washcloth.
and I bought it,
A
and I've used it.
A washcloth with an embroidered like frog or some
It's an
animal.
llama. It's an alpaca, first of all.
What else was in her cart? It was just like
$20 worth of washi tape.
yeah, and
It
we were
was
just
not
like we made her like
$20.
sit there and take each thing out and justify her purchase.
And somehow the spoon got through.
She's like,
I'm so
I've
happy
been
about
watching Korean dramas, and they eat with this big spoon, and it just looks fun.
It's so aesthetic.
Guys.
And then we went a second time because Dad was like, surprise, Daiso, but in reality, he likes Daiso too. I'm looking at you, man. Anyways, she bought plates.
You told me
Plates!
to buy them.
Because I wanted to be supportive. Unlike you, you're not supportive of my dreams.
Another thing. So during the first Daiso run,
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, should I get this? And she's like, just get it, bro. Just get it. So I was like, okay,
I
I'm just
did
gonna put
not-
everything inside of the basket.
I did not
and
anticipate that going to $20 worth of washi tape.
I had to put 5 of my washi tapes down, so I really hope you appreciate me for that.
No, I don't. You
Oh.
bought a spoon.
And that spoon will be used well.
You have yet to use it.
Oh, well, that is also true. Hello.
Time out, guys.
Oh, God.
We're gonna go back to the dead interaction.
Oh, boy. This is our manager / dad, or my dad.
So you texted me to ask if you could go.
No. I didn't
You
I
texted
say
me to ask
friend?
if you could go, without any mention of dead or alive or
Oh my
any of
God.
those. And you just left before I could respond.
Because you were in Juma and he was there, and I figured you would say yes anyways because you're supportive of my dreams, right? Right. Yes.
No.
Okay. I said, hey, we're meeting a friend at the Cat Cafe.
A friend from
That's irrelevant.
A fortnight.
a fortnight.
Anyways, I've told you about Dead, so he's a friend.
So you could have told me.
Yes.
But
But
you
if I
didn't.
say Dead, you're going to be like, who's that? I've already told you. He's been established in this
What was
household
your-
as a friend.
What was your interaction with Mom when you go?
I want to know that.
I need to say this.
Oh my
So
God.
basically, the second time I went down to go convince my mom if we can leave the house, she was like, okay, I don't care. Just tell Faiz Chachu before you leave. Or, like, ask him first. And so I was like, okay, I gotta text your dad. And so then she texted you.
Yeah, so
Once again, disclaimer, I did not know that people were unaware of who we were meeting.
he knows. Oh my God.
No,
If you don't know.
You didn't say it in the text, so you can't. Even if I knew Dead, you have to tell me that you were going to see Dead.
Okay, that's fair.
And what I got from Mom was that not that Huda was trying to sabotage it.
She was.
It was
Huda,
like a low-key sabotage.
Yeah.
But she didn't- either she didn't pick up on it. and she said they used Haya to convince her.
Oh God.
Mom didn't believe that there was a friend that she was meeting. She was like, no, who does she know? I was like, she knows someone in Jacksonville. And she was like, no.
Okay.
And then I have questions about your role, which it was a good idea to play this incognito person.
Oh God.
Although, how could you be incognito and then also tell them to hurry up and leave?
I understand that
Did you
it.
go out of your character there?
It's
I
your
did.
problem.
Yeah, she dropped the ball there.
I couldn't
Don't we have a barbecue to go to?
Excuse me, this slander is. I played my part and brought them back home safe with the knowledge provided to me.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys are home safe.
I can handle myself, probably, but I also...
You weigh like 2 pounds.
Exactly.
So,
I could easily throw... He also weighs 2 pounds.
unless he ended up being a 50-year-old man.
True, but I could also throw a 50-year-old man over a stairwell. End of conversation.
I don't believe
Based
that.
on, based
Okay.
on what? Based on what?
I could easily RKO Dad. Thank you.
No comment.
So you talked to Dad on the forum, on Discord.
Yes.
Could you describe some of those conversations?
Hey, do you want to listen to music and vibe? Or, hey, did you see the stupid thing that this person said? How stupid is that thing that stupid person just said? How stupid?
And none of that came up in
She also
Dad has
made
watched
him,
Doom.
Yeah.
Oh
she
yeah,
also
he
made
was
him
one of
watch
the he
Doom.
was one of the people I roped in. He's the Katrina lover.
Oh.
Yeah, now
Okay.
you remember.
No, I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
and now you're on his side.
So you-
But a Katrina lover could very likely be a 52-year-old
Yeah.
dirty man.
Very
Oh
true.
my god.
Yeah, I also told them to wear closed-toe shoes.
Oh my god.
In case Dad had a foot fetish. And I was like, we're not giving free foot pictures, okay?
And guess
Like,
what shoes I was
wore
wearing?
flip-flops. And I was like, hold
Oh
up.
my
Like,
god.
I
You
don't
dropped
have
the
any
ball
more
on that
socks.
one.
I have to do laundry. I had to wear flip flops. Look at my
Okay,
I'm not wearing
and
them.
wait, enjoy this stock ASMR.
Oh,
I hope you enjoyed that segment.
So you have this friend from Discord. You didn't say a single word to this person.
I'm literally
neither
in
did
VC
you.
all the time. No, I talked to him. Oh my
All right.
god.
So next time you guys are in Texas interning, I'm going to take both of you to therapy. You're gonna have to-
Thank you. Thank you for providing my therapy.
I would love that.
I didn't make the therapy.
Oh god.
Why didn't she make it?
Okay, I feel like
I was the one that thought this all out the most.
hey guys, don't we have a barbecue to go to?
Well, I'm glad you thought about, lots of other options. Safety
I'm very safe.
safety plan.
Okay, this is coming from the guy that was like, hey, didn't that girl just move to Texas, the one that works for Cypher PK? Why don't you go meet her? Yeah, same guy.
I don't remember that.
You literally said that.
And I would have gone with you.
That's fair. She has cats, though.
Oh, I
Enjoy.
also thought we were meeting Dead after Jumma while you were there.
It would have been nice for me to know where you guys were, so if I could go over there and break some kneecaps.
Look, man.
Break some kneecaps.
This guy's the most wholesome guy on the internet, probably.
Who is?
Dead.
Okay.
He has a cat. That should say something about his character.
That he could be an 82-year-old man.
Anybody can like cats. We don't discriminate.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was an 82-year-old man, anybody can enjoy a cat cafe. Thank you.
More details next time.
Okay.
This is awkward.
That's the point. And anyways, we have more questions from our hooligans. Is that what you... Oh, God. Okay, so from _Sanya. Wow, she seems to be like a fan. Okay. There's a zombie apocalypse and you're allowed 3 people to help you survive. Who do you choose and why?
This is too much of a relevant question after our VR gaming experience.
Oh, God, we have to talk about that. Sonny, would you like to introduce that?
So we found this random VR gaming arcade, and basically you just go in a room and there's like a bunch of like TV setup and VR headsets, and you kind of just like, you can play your own games or you can do a multiplayer game. So we decided to go today. Anyone else wanna?
Oh, so we started off with playing this like zombie game where you had to like shoot them to like live. And, we would be shooting them, but then we didn't know how to reload. So we'd just be standing there, like, throwing hands.
Waiting to die. Throwing hands doesn't work, by the way.
It doesn't. I really tried, and it didn't. So then this dude, he was like, oh, put this mode on. And then we were, like, in the dark. And then we were like, wait, what? And so we had to find our, like, specific helmet that was only for us.
It
And
took
we
her
had
10
to-
minutes to put a helmet on because she didn't realize she had a hat on.
How am I supposed to look at myself? No one was telling me.
You just have to be self-aware.
I just also want to make it known that this is the creepiest. Like, there's like background zombie noises, and you can barely see anything. And once the game starts, these zombies are walking over to you, and it's just the ugliest walk and the ugliest noise and the ugliest zombies.
They're working on their catwalk. Calm down.
I just sat down and crouched in fear after I ran out of ammo.
But did it work?
No,
You
I
physically
died.
sat down.
I physically sat down. I didn't want to see it. I was like in a fetal position because I did not want to I didn't want to interact with them anymore.
So then we got out of that, and we were all trying to figure out how to go to a different game, but we were all equally confused.
Because these stupid consoles, they all had different games on Steam. So if we all wanted to play a multiplayer, we didn't all have the same games. So we couldn't play the multiplayer unless we wanted to go back to like zombies or whatever. So I was just vibing doing Beat Saber and that VR Spider-Man game. Lots of fun.
And meanwhile, like, there was another group in like a different room, and there was only this one dude working, and so he was like going everywhere trying to help everyone, and this man was having a really hard time, and I felt bad for him, so I like calmed down, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, she was screaming a lot.
I was screaming because I would like, okay, like I couldn't see, right? So I didn't know where I was, and for somehow I would just keep on going towards Sonya, and then she would hit me, and then she would get scared. I'm just like, calm down, bro, it's just me.
And then I have this recording of Sonya at the very end when our time was up, but she didn't get the memo apparently, and she was like, bro, I wish you could see me right now, I'm so cracked. Damn, I just killed that guy.
Okay, listen, I had a sword in both hands, and I was just straight out killing all of these people right and left, and then I turn around, there's another one, whacked it, turn around, there's another one, got it, there's one flying, I fly up there, head cut off, okay? Like, I was cracked, okay? Like, you should have saw me, like.
If you haven't noticed, they've been learning the like gamer slang, and so now they say, I don't know if it's ironic anymore, because I feel like I heard Sonya say crack today to her friends. And I don't know. Are you sure? And then they taught it to their mom, and I don't think she gets it entirely, because I was playing Karam, and I was doing it sort of well, and she was like, "You're cracking!"
and she cracked. She is cracked. She cracked. Now it's become a verb and all other related forms. So that's fun. And it's honestly so cringy, because she'll say it and then we're all laughing, and then I'll look at my dad to see his reaction, because we haven't really told him what it means. And then at one point he like raised his eyebrow and was like, "What was that?" And I just started laughing at him.
Okay, I should go back to the original question. Who would you take on a zombie apocalypse?
Would you like to go first?
Yes, I would choose myself based on today's interactions with Dead. I was the only one that came up with any ideas. These two sat in the back like I was Ubering them or something.
I was in the front seat.
Okay, I don't know. They were both useless to this interaction. They came up with no solutions.
Again, I told you I didn't want to leave the house.
Who invited you?
Literally you.
So I would bring myself on a zombie apocalypse. Thank you.
Okay, and the other two people?
I have to bring 3 people?
Yeah, you asked the question.
Oh, I don't remember this. I would bring this uncle from the masjid. His name is Tahir Uncle, because he can take literally any random thing and make it into a different random thing. And I think that skill set would be very useful, because he can just build things out of nothing. The last person I would take with me would be Arij, because she has no fear, and I think she will, like, she has enough anger to go past the fear of zombies coming towards you and just throw hands.
Beautiful. What about you, Hoda?
I was also thinking Arij, because like she doesn't care, and so she just like punch him and be like, I'm trying to fight for my own life. And she's very like, she has like a motherly heart where she like she cares about everyone around her, and she's always making sure that people are okay. So I would know that I would be safe around her. Another person who I was thinking was my dad, because he's always trying to like figure out some strategic way to like fight people, or not fight people, but like he's always like problem solving in his head. So I feel like he would do that in real life.
I think the third person, you should have to justify why you would take yourself.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't. Every
That's
time,
not good
no,
advice.
every time we ask this question in my friend group of like who's dying first, there's always this one friend who's like, "Oh yeah, she's dead already." But then I'm like, I don't think I would even want to be alive because like, what's the point? What do you do afterwards?
I think you should reach out to a hotline.
Okay.
Okay, as for my 3, first I would take is my sister, and to clarify, this would be Aziza and not Jazza, because Aziza is a Jazza in the making, but less emotional. So she would not be as scared of zombies, I feel, and she would just full on attack them, throw hands, no hesitation.
Bite them, kick them.
Yep.
Punch 'em.
Yep, pop it. Okay. And then the second person I would take is, I'm very inclined to say my dad because he's very resourceful. I'm just buttering you up. Yep.
What are you trying to get him to
He
buy you?
grunted. Okay. That's irrelevant right now. But he's very resourceful and he comes up with solutions very on the fly, and he is very what's the word I'm looking for?
Aggressive.
Yes, aggressive, but we already knew that.
Do you think he would Karen them? Like,
I don't think that's gonna work on a zombie. Don't they not have brains? Anyways, what is the word I'm looking for? He's very impulsive. Yeah, he does stuff on a whim, and I think that could be useful. The third person I would take is my 7th grade science teacher, Mr. NJ, because he once threw a bar stool at a student and broke his 2 front teeth. And I think that could be a useful skill.
I have a third person. Mine would be my English teacher from 10th grade, Mr. Burley. This man wouldn't let us sit in the corner during the code red drill because he was like, you need to continue working. And instead, he held the door. He pulled the door closed so that none of the administrator could open the door to check to see if we were in the corner. And while he was pulling on this door, admin was trying to get in, and he was losing his grip. So he was like, go in the corner. And so we all like quietly went. And then he was full on like 90 degrees, like trying to hold this door shut. It was an experience I would not like to experience again. But if I was in a code red drill, I would want to be in his classroom. And so I think that would also apply in a apocalypse.
That was beautiful and truly enlightening, but I feel like you kind of copied me there. Anyways.
Yeah, I got inspo from you.
You guys have a lot of drama at school, and that's quite concerning.
Yeah, no, my school is something else.
In the
If you're a
gap.
Harmony kid,
Da-da-da-da.
okay, I'm gonna need you to not. She has a TikTok personality, in case you haven't noticed. Okay,
Okay, wait, is it my turn?
sure. It's the manager again.
Sir, you said you didn't want to be a guest star, and now you are.
It sounds like so much fun.
Shocking.
So obviously I'm going to take myself,
Oh God, here it goes.
and I'll come back to that. But the second person would be Sharif. So I'm going to sacrifice him, put him in the front line,
Oh my God.
fight the zombies. I would take myself because I would the night before or 2 nights before
Prepare for this.
order from Amazon a zombie killer that's 25% off.
Oh my God.
Have it delivered to the zombie campus.
Campus.
Oh God. Is this like a fly trapper? Or like a bug trap, like a sticky trap type thing?
No, I don't know what that is yet. I mean, I'd have to search on
I think
Amazon.
he was searching that up right now. While he was in the corner.
So I'd pick that up from the mailbox outside the zombie campus and unwrap it and have that handy. And then I'd have to just set a trap for them.
Easy.
But how many are there for you to set up enough traps?
Well, I heard if Arija's going to be there.
So this is combined worlds? Like, I'm confused.
Yeah, if Arija's going to be there, then I'm going to try to get the zombies going that direction. Toward Arij.
Oh God.
Because she's going to be fighting them. And then while they're going...
all because she didn't believe you're Haya's brother.
I think that's subconsciously working.
Oh God.
So as they're going toward her, I'm shooting them with the zombie killer thing that I got on Amazon.
Okay, but have you considered if a zombie apocalypse is imminent, what if they mark up the zombie killers? What if it's not 25% off? and it's actually marked
I
up.
have thought about that. I have thought about that. And when I'm really desperate and I cannot find a deal, I still buy the product. But I have 30 days to return it.
Oh my god! You really?
You're gonna stop the zombie apocalypse in 30 days.
You really think Amazon's gonna be accepting returns during a zombie apocalypse?
Well, if they're not, then I'd get on their chat and go Karen on them, keep the zombie killer, but still get my money back. Which I have done many times.
Oh god!
For some context, my uncle loves a good deal. He will buy anything if you tell him that it's on sale.
Wait,
Go check.
You only said 2 people. You have 1 more person.
Okay, but subtle plug, not very subtle. Go check out the Civilitude TikTok to see him in action.
Okay, so the third person is someone that I'm going to have Billy pick. Billy's going to have to put out an ad to find the third person.
Marketing.
Find the third person that is the right person for this job. So you'd have to negotiate the pay.
Oh my god.
They're getting paid?
Yeah, I mean, the zombie killer has to get paid, but it has to be, and he has got to take the disc assessment. He's got to have a high D.
You wouldn't take your own daughter?
No, I want you to be safe.
But then I would just die.
Okay, I didn't think about that. Come back to me.
Okay.
Come back to me.
Oh, okay. I think
You
that's...
have 3 daughters.
Yeah.
You pick up all 3 spots.
What about your wife?
I think yeah, no, she can fight for herself.
I bet she could beat my dad in a fight.
She could beat me in a fight, but I'd have Sharif and this other guy.
True.
Random guy.
Okay, so next we have a question from Jakey. I'm not going to say the last name because I know other people listen to this. But Jakey, she asks, what's the best flavor of chips?
Oh, I'm indecisive.
Okay, I like kettle cooked jalapeno chips.
Oh yeah, I like those too.
A safe bet is always salt and vinegar chips. But recently I have tried the kettle cooked habanero lime, and I think that is on top. I like trying new things, so I change my answer every time.
Beautiful. What about you?
Cheetos Cheesy Puffs.
The regular Cheetos?
Not the hot one.
Oh my god.
Not the regular Cheetos. They're like the
The puffs? Oh my god.
Do
But
Takis count as chips?
yeah, but Takis should be at the bottom of your list. Thank you.
I love me a good Taki.
No.
Why?
They're too hard and too much lime.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I will not be taking criticism on this at this time.
Me and Sonia would buy a bag of Takis, and then we would have our Taki time, and we would eat Takis together, and it was beautiful.
Wow, we love some sibling bonding. Okay, next we have a question from Not Your Bag Daddy. What are your biggest phobias? What a boring question.
I don't really have a phobia. It's not like a diagnosed thing, but
Can you have diagnosis? You can? I did not know that was a thing.
like claustrophobia, like that has to be.
That's a diagnosed thing? I thought you were just like, okay, I'm waking up and oh god, I don't want to be in my room anymore.
Man, that's
No, there's people, like, you go to take, like, an MRI, and they
not the medical student.
goodbye.
Continue.
They go to take, like, an MRI, and they can't be in that, like, enclosed space, so they, like, give them, like, Benadryl to fall asleep while they're doing their MRI, so they can stay. Oh.
That was disgusting. Please never do that again.
I hate birds on the beach. I do not think that they should exist on the beach.
Geese are satanic. Thank you.
My phobia is disappointing people.
Ma'am.
That's some middle child shit right there, bro. Okay. Next we have Lana. Hey, talk about me real quick.
No.
Okay, you heard it here first. Okay, next we have
Love you,
Miriam
Lena.
for lame. Okay. Oh god. How am I so nice, kind, amazing, hot, beautiful, generous, and awesome all at once? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Who are you?
I'm assuming you're talking about me, so we're just going to skip that because I feel like that explains itself. Next question. Next question from Riaz Williams. Okay, does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
Only with jalapenos.
It has to be like fresh pineapple, not one of those like canned-ish. Like, no, don't serve me that.
I'm not really picky with pizza unless it's olives. Olives are disgusting.
Olives are good.
No, they aren't. Thank you.
Okay.
Another question from Riaz Williams. Dogs or cats? Both is not an option.
Cats 100%.
Why?
Because they're just like cute and cuddly and adorable, and I love them so much.
Okay, Sonia, what's your opinion?
Do I have to own it or just in general?
It doesn't specify, but I would say owning.
None of them, because it forces you to stay in one place. Like, think about it. Why would I?
Traveling?
Yeah, I don't like paying to go to the doctors. Why would I get an animal and pay to take that to the doctor, right?
Okay, I guess general preference in.
Okay. General preference cat, because I don't have to wash myself 7 times and I can pray after a cat licks me. But
beautiful. Okay, so my preference is dogs, and the reason why is because amazing Riaz Williams sends me daily dog pictures every day. I love it so much.
If you show me a corgi, I'll love it to death because like their little waddle when they walk is adorable.
My personal favorite dog breed is Shiba Inus, specifically the black Shiba Inus. They look like little bears. Very cute. Okay, next question. You're on your deathbed. What's your final meal?
My final what?
Meal.
Not McDonald's. This girlie wanted McDonald's at the airport.
I was hungry and it was right there.
So many options that we passed.
We were right across like the wine restaurant. I just wanted a fillet of fish.
No. My final meal. Probably. No.
Our manager just said Kohinoor.
Biryani.
Okay, she's a simp. Next.
My mom's food. I love my mom's food. Ugh, I love my mom.
She's trying to get the favor back, but she's not next in line. It's Sonia right now.
Thank you. My final meal will be a medium rare steak with
quiet on set.
Medium rare steak at Mashawi in Marianna, Florida, with seasoned fries, not from Mashawi.
Sorry, continue.
This is literally a life or death situation. Seasoned fries, not from Mashawi. Maybe not truffle fries, like nice, like Cajun fries. And then for dessert, I would like a little sampler's piece of a variety of different desserts, like 2 bites of different things. And for my drink option, maybe like a boba tea, winter melon with 75 to 50% sweetness based on location. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that response. Mine would be a giant bowl of mashed potatoes. Next.
Dude, that's in the fridge. Don't eat it.
Don't eat anything.
That's irrelevant. Okay, from we have, what is the best dual movie and why?
Okay, hands down, it's number 2. You cannot.
Can you stop hitting the mic?
Sorry, you cannot fight me on this. It is number 2. If you'd say number 1, no,
you're disgusting.
Sorry. Doom 2 was the best. All the action, the comedy. It's a little cringy rewatching it because they're like, what do they say? Cool dude, sexy dude.
No, that's just dad.
Oh, but no, but they say something in English that is just embarrassing.
Your husband is too sexy.
Something like that. I don't know. But it's honestly kind of cringy. But like, and also some of the parts like get me infuriated because like, how does that contraption put its arm all the way up?
It's not known for his. Oh my god!
And no one saw it. But it is doomed to because the songs are great.
Okay, Sonia, what's your opinion?
Doom 2 purely for the scientific aspects of the inventions that were included.
I feel like there's more science involved in the third one, but okay.
The third one was stupid, and it's a concept that's done a lot. Like, I knew it was a twin from the beginning.
I disagree. Okay, let me set the scene for you. I was 8 years old. It was 2014, and I was in the theaters, and Dad took me, an 8-year-old, into a PG-13 rated movie, and I was like, damn, I'm a big girl now. He takes me into the theater, and this Hindi movie starts, and I'm like, okay, why am I here? Luckily, my reading comprehension skills were up to par. And I really liked the movie because I was like, oh my god, there's twins? No way. And magic. And a really fire soundtrack. I still think the third soundtrack was better.
Sometimes I'll be talking to her and then she'll be like, I'm listening to the Doom soundtrack right now. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
I would just like you to... Okay, I have 2 playlists of Bollywood songs. One is called Butter Chicken. And that's like every Bollywood song that I know and that I kind of like. And then the second one is called Nihari. And that's like... The second one is called Nihari. And that's the type... Those are the songs that I dance to in the shower. And just to provide context... No, listen, let me say this first. And I'm not saying dance to in the shower as in like kind of swaying to the beat. I mean like the full-on choreography because I watch these videos too much and I know the entire choreography. Thank you.
So before you take a shower, you go, hey Alexa, play Nihari.
Yes. And she knows the playlist already.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And yes. And if you call that racist, that's because it is. And let me finish setting the scene. I watched this movie. I was like, hey, that's incredible. And then I go on a plane to Florida, and I'm like, who are these people? Apparently, I'm related to them, and I didn't know that. And if you haven't guessed yet, that was Huda, and Sonia, and Manosa. And I was like, we should watch this movie. And so we watched the third one, and then we watched the second one, and then we would reenact the scenes. And if you watch the second episode, you would already know this. Let's see if you're a fake fan. So we would reenact all the scenes, and then, yeah, where was I going with this?
I don't know. But what I was gonna say is that basically
The original question was, what is your favorite thing?
Oh, okay. So 2 for the sentimental value, but 3 because I was 8 years old, and I was like, damn, what a plot twist. And the third one has better songs, except the second one has, Excuse Me to Please, and I love that one.
Yeah, we were...
Excuse me to please.
Is that the episode's song?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so whenever... Okay, so my sister's wedding was a couple months ago, and I was like, hey, we need to do a Doom song. We need to dance at this Mehndi, you know? And she didn't want to dance. So I was like, oh my god. So then I tried to get the little ones to dance with me, but that was too complicated. So now we're going to dance to a Doom song at Sonia's wedding.
Because she was more involved in that, I guess.
And we kind of forced her.
What are your thoughts on the matter?
This plan is still pending approval.
What does that mean? Why do we need to approve our dance?
I will get your fiance to approve with my charm. Yes.
Okay.
I'm very persuasive.
Yeah, okay. I'm very excited for this dance. that we're gonna potentially do one day.
No, we have to do it now because we've already spoken it into existence. This is probably going to be posted on the internet in approximately 12 hours.
Oh, you really think it's getting up?
Yes.
Say what time it is.
Right now, it is 1:11 and 36 seconds, 38, 39, 40,
AM.
41,
July 24th. It's supposed
AM.
to come out in 12 hours.
46, 47, 48, 49, 50,
Okay.
51.
Next
Are we
question.
continuing this or are we ending it?
I mean, we have to end it soon, but hold on.
Okay. Oh,
58, 59. It's 11:12 a.m. 2,
Stop.
3.
Stop.
anyways, follow us on Instagram because we made
I'm gonna
it.
say the handle.
No, because
Okay.
because we made it right after we made that other our second podcast, and yeah, it's h2o podcast. Hit it up, I guess, but don't share. Put it on the down low, please. Don't tell your mom.
We have 60 listeners right now. I don't think it's on the down low anymore.
I think it needs to be on the down low.
It's too late for that.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, cue outro music, Sonia. H2our. Oh, she's still going.
That was embarrassing.
No, you.
You know, we're